Well, Ryan Day actually just made a very plausible excuse for losing, which I agree with. They were not in rhythm in the first half. Why were they not in rhythm in the first half? I don't think it's happenstance that they had just nearly a month off between games. Miami did not. They just played A&M in the first round. Ohio State didn't have to play. They were in the Big Ten title game, but had a bye. So, despite losing that Big Ten title game, they still had the same kind of break that Oregon day-wise had last year. And you saw what happened to Oregon last year. You saw what happened to Ohio State this year. So, yeah, Day made an excuse. I think it's being portrayed as like, oh, shame on Ryan Day. He should just eat his loss. And he did. The second half of that statement that is not expanded upon is, we just didn't get the job done. He's just saying, well, what we all saw. So we're allowed to say it, and he's not. That's false. But I just wanted to sound off on that and let's actually give the guy credit for calling a spade, using the excuse or the reason to say we just weren't in rhythm. That's what I anticipated would be the reason they would lose the game. You can look back at my shorts. I said Miami would win, and the reason was people weren't valuing enough Miami's actual game and that they were able to play over the fact that Ohio State didn't play. Everybody just saw that Ohio State not playing as a positive because they had rest. Quotes. That's also true, but what was more valuable on the negative for Ohio State was the fact that that rest came with rust and not being in rhythm, which is what they alluded to. So, good on Day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about his comment about not being in rhythm, if you feel like the break off had something to do with that. Follow at PigskinPD on X.